Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in this world. I appreciate you tapping in with me and allowing me to share my thoughts on this stressful day, Valentine's Day. Stressful for many, but good for some. So this day is supposed to be about love, right? How much you love a person. You're going to show that person how much you love them on this one day. Buy them whatever. Treat them good. Take them out to dinner. And the list go on, and ready for some hot sex at the end of the night. So the ones who thought an individual loved them, when you think someone loves you and they really don't, you go through it mentally. And I figured it out. The only person that can hurt you is the person that you thought loved you. And you finally found out after 10 to 15 years that they don't. You thought all along, 10, 12 years, 15 years plus, 20 years, you thought that person loved you unconditionally. You thought that person would accept your flaws unconditionally. While you accept theirs, you thought that they will accept yours. That's the only one who can hurt you in your life. And you come to realize that the pain that you go through, the emotional pain that you go through, is worse than physical pain. I'd rather take a bullet, point blank range, kicked in the head, stomped on, punched in the jaw, or punched in the nose, have a nosebleed. I'd rather take that than being betrayed, deceived, and misled for over a decade. I'll take the physical pain instead of the emotional pain. I'd rather go through that. I believe that, or you will assume that people love you. When you share good times together, you're laughing, joking, sharing your emotional, showing that you care about a person because you're there with that person, right? You think you love them. They think that you love them. You think that they love you. But I'm coming to terms, as I grow up, I'm coming to terms that love don't exist. And even if it does, it runs out. It has a limit. And it runs out. It starts up full and it gradually decreases. When you go through your own battles, when you fall off, when everything is not going right according to your plan, and things happen sometime in life, you fall off in life. When you're at your lowest point, that's when you figure out if someone loves you or not. Because when you're at your lowest point, and you're in that storm, that's when people will show their true colors. Now, how many people out there can count on one hand that someone was there for you when you went through your storm? I could count none on my hand. None of them. So when you're sitting back and going through the storm and you're trying to figure some things out, some things are confusing for you as far as love goes, relationship goes. You think that someone loves you, and when they don't, you be thinking that I lost someone who actually loved me. That's what's going through your head, mostly men. But they never did. When you was down, she never allowed for you to be down. She think you some type of robot. So when you're down, she'll try to match your energy and go above it so we can turn the tables around and focus on her and her feelings. But she won't let the man go through what he needs to go through and have her support him. So the man has to support himself. And it seems like that's what's happening in most relationships, even marriages. So if you're unsure if someone loves you or not, go through something. And just sit and watch how that person will accommodate you, if they will. You'll find out that she doesn't love you. But you have to come to terms to know that that person not for you. If she can act like that, if you can show her support and love through her storm, and she doesn't allow you to go through your storm and have her support, then there's never been any love there at all. If she drop you off at the hospital and she doesn't come in to support you, she never loved you at all. If you ask her for understanding because something is confusing to you, she won't explain herself. She don't love you. Now, you can try to keep up with a woman's love by entertaining this grown woman for the rest of her life. Women need to be entertained. And if you're not entertaining for the rest of her life, she will make up something in her head, which will be a lie. Because remember, Satan works through the woman, as in the Garden of Eden. Satan works through the woman. He couldn't get to the man. Remember that. The serpent, the Satan, he couldn't get to the man. So in order to get to the man is to go through the woman. Because the woman's emotions are everywhere. They consistently change their minds on a daily basis. So you would never know the real her. She don't even know the real her. When they say they looking for love or they looking for themselves, they never spend the time to look in the mirror and to face herself, or to spend time with herself to figure out who she is as an individual. They would never look in the mirror and face themselves. So I know today a lot of people showing off. They want to show that they care about this woman. They want to show that they care about this man. Pump your brakes. Because a couple years down the line, if you're not entertaining anymore, she gonna leave you. She will have an exit plan, and you will not know nothing about that plan until she's gone. Then you start to think, oh, damn, I remember when she was doing this, was doing that. Damn, she had a plan the whole time. She doesn't love you. Women don't have love to give. They only receive love. And that starts with their biological father, if he is present. If he's not, then that woman, when that man meets that woman without a father, he carries a lot of baggage from her, because she don't know what real love is. So folks, when you buying all these gifts, don't be surprised that you wasted your money. Because at the end of the day, she's all for herself. She's all for herself. So, Valentine's Day is nothing for me, and it would never be nothing, because every day should be a day that you show love to someone that you actually love or care for. It should be every day. Not on this one day where you just, you know, you gotta ball out. Most women fall in love with holidays because they receive gifts instead of loving their children and providing and giving them all what they need. But she's searching for love, all in another man's you know what. And that's all it's ever going to be about. When she says she's grown apart from you, she don't feel no connection, she don't think it's meant to be. That's all code talk to I want some new DICK. But then when she goes her way out there, she'll find herself pregnant again, or with a disease she can't get rid of. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Stay smart, make the right decisions, stay right at all times, because it's wicked out here, y'all, with wicked people. Peace. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys.